So if you push and try to recall, you're gonna have 500 gold. Sure, yeah, sure, 600 gold. But we both know that this is not something that you want to recall on. So,
no, what if I had like half health or even lower? Then I would just like hard push it.
In that case, since you can't stay in the lane and freeze, you can consider hard pushing, yes, or you can just let the wave to come into you and recall anyway. So when you come back in the lane, it's on free.
Okay.
So it will depend on how much gold you have again. Because if you have half HP and you have Noon Quiver in base, I know that by pushing the wave, I won't get anything significant more. I recall on a freeze. Hey guys, besides here in today's video, we're going to learn macro decision-making rotations, when to go mid, when to not go mid, how to make decisions, when to follow the team, when to not follow the team, when to join, when to ignore. So many things. Please watch this video. It's so amazing. So good. You're going to learn a lot. Stay until the end. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this. Yeah, it's 40 gold. And so here you should hover him if he's in a fight, because maybe Kais is going to turn back and he can Q her and he can take the kill.
Yeah.
It's very important to keep hovering. So if they still are in the fight, you should not leave. Look, you should not leave here.
But what about like Y, for example?
Like why you should stay in the fight?
No, like Y, the jungler. Like she could be just over the wall there. So that's why I was kind of, because we didn't have vision, so I was kind of scared to go.
The thing is, if Y is over the wall and you don't go, they can easily go on you with the Morgana and you're dead. Or they can just go on Twitch and you're not there. If you are with Twitch, you have a chance to turn it.
True, yeah.
You have a chance to turn it. And in addition of that, it's always better to have a mindset of, if he's in a fight and he's close to me, let me hover for a little bit more, compared to let me just ignore him. Because this kind of ignorance mindset, you lose Drake a lot, you lose team fights a lot with this. So I would lose 2 minions just to be safe that Twitch gets her and you're there if Vi is over the wall. Because if you just ignore...
that's something I do a lot, like ignore, because sometimes I just focus on keeping the wave, because I just want to. It's more sure to like it's like I get the wave. It's easy gold, right?
Guaranteed. But then I would actually. So it's like it's like saying, you know, I make 500 euros per month, and it's always better for me to, you know, save 100. Because, you know, I save 100, but you don't have insurance. So my question is, why not pay 20 euro and save only 80, but you have the insurance? Same thing on the bot lane.
Yeah.
What if I give 2 minions on bot lane, but I have the insurance that I'm gonna be with Twitch, and I just pay 2 minions? Sure, 2 minions, and then maybe I get a kill. Sounds like a good trade.
Right.
Very important. This is why. So you have some of the worst patterns in terms of damage. Like when you look at your damage, you will say, okay, my damage is bad. True, but the reason why it's bad is because, as you can see, you're not hovering your teammates enough, and the laning phase is also, I think laning phase is around 65% of the problem, and this with hovering is 25% of the problem, and the rest is like mechanics and what you can do better. So here you do 13k damage against Vayne, this one 10k damage, this one 8k damage. Leona full tank did 7k. Wow. This one Karma full support 13, you did 18. Then this one you'd suppose, okay, I have 11 kills, I did 40k or something. No, we just did 18, and not good. Then this one, same thing. Okay, this one was probably the best game, it looked like, from you. And then again, the example can continue. Look, Brand, a lot more damage, you can double your damage. This one 24k, and Vayne still more damage than a Caitlyn. And it's basically the same story. A lot of games. Okay, so good. Then here, let's see this one. So you should hover a little bit more. Kaisa is dead now. Okay, so here, what are the options in regards to what to do with the wave in this specific situation?
Yeah, so I guess my immediate, because I think if I remember correctly, Kaisa dies here. I don't.
Yes.
So like my immediate thought is to just hard push and then back, but I don't. Like here, I don't have a lot of gold, like anything to buy really. So I should just like freeze this or like slow push it at the very least.
True. What? Okay, so what is a freeze and what is a slow push?
Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visai.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against.
So a freeze is when you have a like a larger when your enemy has a larger wave, and then you can kind of keep it at one spot.
Okay, so now can you keep this at one spot?
No, you need to clear it a little bit more, I think.
How much?
Maybe like clear the at this point. Maybe at this point I would just not hit the minions, so let it push, and then like let it. Well, I don't know like where I should freeze it at. But like if I wanted to freeze it close to the tower, I'd just let it push and then have like 4 minions.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So here you have freeze versus slow push. What are the advantages of the slow push?
I'll be able to crash like a big wave and then get a plate maybe, or poke in a tower, or get a recall if I feel like it.
Okay, good. And what are the advantages of a freeze?
Kai'Sa loses a lot of minions because of it, and we can contest every time she goes for a minion.
Okay, good. So you could freeze and you make Kai'Sa lose. You also get more minions and you're safe. Or you can slow push into them, get more plates. In this case, how many minions does Kai'Sa have? How many she will get if you slow push? And she dies here and you slow push here for like 45 seconds.
If I slow push? Good question. She'll get at least maybe like 2 waves.
Yes. Out of how many? So in the freeze, she will lose like 80% of the minions because you freeze. Yeah. In the slow push into her, she will get 80% of the minions.
Yeah.
You see? So this becomes easier to decide now when we put things like this. You don't want to give her the minions. So the only reason why I would maybe push, like a slow push here, it's too slow. Why? It's because she dies, you need to do something. Take place now or freeze now, but do something fast. Because if you do slow push and it takes you 50 seconds to do slow push, and then Kai'Sa comes in lane and she gets all of the minions, then killing her didn't give you anything.
Yeah.
Didn't get anything by that. So it's better to just make a decision that is best in the next 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Because AD carry is about small wins. So here it's simple. You have hard push. If you can get plays, hard push is fine. Problem is that you can't get plays because this one is pretty big wave. You also need to push another one. So if you think you can take plays, you should always push. And of course, it also depends a lot on your gold. You have 279 gold here. So if you push and try to recall, you're gonna have 500 gold. Sure, yeah, sure, 600 gold. But we both know that this is not something that you want to recall on. So,
no. What if I had like half health or even lower? Then I would just like hard push it.
In that case, since you can't stay in the lane and freeze, you can consider hard pushing, yes, or you can just let the wave to come into you and recall anyway. So when you come back in the lane, it's not free.
Okay.
So it will depend on how much gold you have again. Because if you have half HP and you have Noon Quiver in base, I know that by pushing the wave I won't get anything significant more. I recall on a freeze. But if I know that I have 900 gold and I need like 200 gold because I want to buy Berserkers, and by pushing I get that, I will push first before recalling. So it depends on how much health you have, and of course, a lot, so important, the gold. How much gold you have.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
A very good point.
Okay, 800 wave management, we talked about this. Okay. Because then you pushed and then you recall, but she got all of the minions. 1000 ghost. Okay, here we should have just, let's see. So you keep the wave here, that's very good. So the Morgana has Q. Okay, Morgana has no Q now. Nocturne is coming. Okay, now you should ghost.
Oh yeah.
You should ghost.
Okay.
Instantly. Because you have a lot of room to use your range and to kite them and to use your range in your advantage. And it's so much easier to play with ghost. It's gonna empower your ability to space on them. So now I would ghost instantly, and I would play from there. Also here you should trap the Vi here, not these people. You should ghost, And also the E. We're not going to talk about this. And then here, imagine with Ghost, you can keep kiting. Imagine Gumayushi here. How much he kites. He goes on them. Let's see, maybe I can give you an example. You really need to also watch more montages. Gumayushi.
Yeah, I should. I watched a few. Just I think I should just make it a habit to do it regularly.
Yes, it's good. Gumayushi does it really good because he's always pacing. Look, this is very good. Gumayushi, watch a pro rank without downtime. You can also watch even Gosu because he's playing a lot. And he has good clicks. He doesn't have good decision making and macro, but he has good clicks. But with Gumayushi, you can't go wrong. And you can watch literally every AD carry. So you're gonna see when he clicks up, how aggressive he plays and everything. But for you specifically, watching Caitlyn would be very, very important. Okay, this one I guess it is. Yeah, let's see how he plays here. How he uses his range. Look at this. Trap, dodges. Okay. Maokai is here. He has cleanse. Look at his pace. Even here. He knows Maokai range. He knows Maokai range now is like this. So he clicks back. He knows Maokai range. If he would click back again, he will get Maokai W. So he knows the range of the Maokai.
Yeah.
This is why he doesn't click back, you see? And now he knows exactly the range. Look at this.
Okay.
Then he cleanses the ignite. As he's doing that, he's dodging. And then E and R and gets him. So this is what you can do with this champ. Of course, all of these champs, Ezreal, this champ can easily be played like this. But it takes practice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good. What else? Then 1200 wave. You would not give another. Okay, so here you asked me something game and I didn't clearly understand. Like wave is coming into you and they will just go on the river soon. Like your team goes on the river. And here you asked me, wouldn't you give up the wave or something like this? What did you mean in the game, if you remember?
I don't remember what I asked here. Oh yeah, if I guess if I should give up this wave to go help, because I think they're gonna fight Drake now,
Yes.
So my question was if I should just join them and let this wave crash, or I don't think this is gonna crash. No, it's not gonna crash. So you're saying that you're gonna give up the wave that is guaranteed gold for a fight that might happen. Where you already gave yourself an answer. So basically,
if they are inside of a fight and it's close to you, I mean in this range, they're fighting here, there. 100% I would consider giving out the wave to help them. But if they are in a fight, not if they are about to start a fight in the next 20 seconds, no, are they in a fight, yes or no? Did Malphite use the ulti? Did Nocturne just jumped in? In that case, the urgency of you following is high. But again, you do that based on the distance, and the proper distance is this is really close. In this range, in your camera range, you can always follow with considering giving up the waves. You can also do that if it's relatively close, which is a bit more than your camera range, like this.
Yeah, so like if they started fighting Drake now, should I should I go immediately and help, or should I just hover and see if I can do anything and
so what's the distance now? Like is it really close, pretty close?
So let's say I'm here and now they're fighting like right by the Drake pit.
Yes.
Then I should go.
So
or
in
like
this case, so look at this is line, the red line. So in this case, you wanna ask yourself how reliable it is for you to get there in time and do something positive. And if it's really reliable, then you should consider giving up the wave. So if they are in the Drake pit, it's a little bit too far, especially given that your wave is into you, coming and you're losing. If the wave is in the middle and they are fighting for the Drake, I would follow. So it's more aspects here. You should think about following depending on 1, how fast are you gonna lose the minions on bot, and 2, the distance between you and them, and 3, the urgency. Number 1, in terms of the minion waves, the wave is not in the middle and it's pushing into you and it's pushing into you hard. So if you leave for 10 seconds, you lose everything. So the wave is a minus. The wave tells you don't follow. Second of all, the distance. The distance is not close. It's not pretty close, but it's also not far. So let's say they start Drake now while they are there. The problem is that it's not close to you and your wave is bad. So this already makes you feel like, if I follow, I will lose the wave for sure. And it's not even a close fight. So why would I? So you always have the question, do I just move or do I just push first and move after? Push first and move after is always good for situations where 1, they didn't start a fight, or 2, they're pretty far. Pretty far means anything more than this.
Okay.
In that case, you should always push the wave and look to hover after you push the wave. But if the fight is really close to you, like this or this, you can always consider helping without killing the minions, depending on how many minions you have. Because if the minions is in the middle, it's easy to help. But if the minions is like, you have 10 minions to do your tower, or you have this minions right here pushing into you, then you can't follow with ease. So this is why I told you to push, just to be able, just in case, to follow.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I think it kind of ties to the, when Twitch started to chase Kai'Sa into the jungle, my thought then was kind of, I don't want to lose the minions, but then there are some times where I could just hover a fight and not lose anything really, where I just end up not going, and
yes,
I sure I get the wave, but I could have like helped.
Yes. Like here, it's good that you hover. It's good that you hover. This is good. Keep hovering. Out ulti Morgana here, not Kai'Sa. This is good. Keep hovering. The trap, you could have probably killed her if you trap a bit better. And then now the play is dead, so you just go back to bot. This is fine.
Yeah.
This is okay. Then
you could have ghosted there as well.
Ghost. Let's see. So you could go. You could theoretically ghost once they are committed. So now the Twitch is stunned. So now this is when I would ghost, because they went in. You have to ghost when someone committed, either when Nocturne just jumped in, or when Kai'Sa just used the ulti, or when Morgana just flashed in, because you want to make sure when you ghost, there is no way for them out.
Right.
So you could have ghosted here. And then you stay on bot. You pushed. You didn't know where is the Vi, so you backed off a bit, because she could be here. She was here. Then you stayed here. Same thing with the ghost here. Out ghost here. Like, because he's so committed, there is no way out for them. They committed. And if you ghost, you can space on them, because this is the range of the Kai'Sa. So you can space so easy with the ghost. Look at this.
I don't know why I'm not ghosting her. Okay, I ghost a little bit late.
You ghost, but it's late. Then you E into her, try to Q. And then here you can easily win this. You don't even need to trap. You can kite Kai'Sa, hit Kai'Sa here, flash the Morgana binding, because that's the thing. You don't even need a trap. You could have killed them easily here. So we have first game of the day. So
we'll blame it on that.
Okay. We have 15-0-0 hesitation playing, which is again with the aggressivity, and 16-0-0. Yeah, we go mid. And here you asked me, if Kai'Sa is right here and she pushes, do I go back to bot? Do you remember what I answered?
I think you said yes. Wei should go bot here. Like in the ideal world.
Yes.
But if he pushes, then I think I should go and take the wave if nobody else takes it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what happens about the mid fight?
Sorry?
What happens about the mid fight? Like, what if Kai'Sa is pushing right now and they're fighting mid lane?
Oh, good question.
So if they're fighting mid lane and you can do something reliable there, you can consider staying. If you know by you staying mid lane, you can easily get the tower or place, you can easily give up the bot tower.
Okay.
But if you stay mid lane, you just share your experience with Wei, nothing happens and Kai'Sa is pushing, I would definitely go towards bot.
Yeah. That's
so
fair.
Here, the guy just fights. You should stay mid. If Kai'Sa is pushing bot now, you should stay mid, because he's in a fight. Yeah. You need to help, and once the fight is over, you push the wave, and if Kai'Sa is pushing, then you can go back to bot. So now, for example, can you get a tower after this?
Not this.
Not really. So in this case, it's simple. If Kai'Sa is pushing, you can go back to bot, because you know that you can't get the tower, you can't get anything on mid lane. Kai'Sa is pushing. So why would we stay? We would stay mid only. We would give up bot lane and stay mid only if we know we can get the tower, or if our teammates are around and we're about to fight or pressure mid lane. Unless that's the case.
Okay, yeah. If Wei wasn't dead, he just respawned, and then because then he would ideally go bot, and I'll just stay mid. Is that like the correct?
So if Wei is in base right now.
Yeah, and then
if Wei is in base, he should always go mid here, because there is no reason for anyone to go bot. The wave is way to push, so you should share XP with her, and then when this wave is pushing into you, she should go bot lane, and if she doesn't go bot lane, you should go bot lane. So it really comes down to where is the wave and who is pushing, and how pressured is our tower by the enemy minion wave.
Okay, yeah.
That's basically how it works.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no-brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.